Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. We're going to ask Spirit what is going on around you with love today, what's coming your way. Please use these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. I will be using some initials today, some tarot dice, tarot tiles, and some charms. So those will give us some additional clues and some additional messages from Spirit. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Spirit, please share with me, with my Geminis. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need me to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have an unexpected connection. Opposites attract. So were you not expecting this? Were you wondering when it would come, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it came into your life? Usually that's what happens. It's usually when you stop thinking about it, just when you give up on meeting somebody, it comes into your life, or just when you get over somebody finally, that door opens with something new. I have magnetism. There's an irresistible gravitational pull. So very magnetic connection. We are very drawn to each other. You can feel the energy between us like magnets. And a rendezvous. I want to take you away. I feel like this person can't wait to be with you. They can't wait to be alone with you. I want to take you away. I want to take you away for a weekend. Is it too soon for us to go on vacation together? Even if we just met, sometimes you meet somebody and they're like, okay, we've known each other for a couple months. Is it too soon to go away on vacation together? No, I don't think so. But this feeling of I want to take you away. So beautiful. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know? I have a King of Cups. I have a Four of Wands. Wow. I have an Ace of Swords. And I have a Fool. Well, whoever this is or whatever this is, they are serious, okay? This is going to be a serious connection. This isn't games. They're not playing games, Spirit just said. And they want you to know. They're almost like adamant that I won't play games with anybody, but they're serious about wanting a future with somebody. They are ready to get something started. They are emotionally available. So I could stop this reading right now and say, thank you, Spirit, because as soon as I find out that they're emotionally available, then that makes me happy. They would consider a commitment. They're honest. They're open, Spirit saying, and they really are ready to get going. So when this arrives, if this has arrived, this is getting serious. And there's a sense of, is this the right one? I don't think you're going to doubt it. I feel like you're going to know this is the right one. I think it's going to be like crystal clear. I have a King of Wands, crystal clear, that this person is going to prove to you that you are the one that they want to be with, and that you are going to be, I guess a little bit enamored energy. Like you're really going to fall in love with them too. So I feel that it's head over heels, but in both directions. And it is a sense of, I didn't think I could fall for somebody this deeply. Little bit of fear coming in that I've never felt this way before. I've never been this in love with anybody. I have a Seven of Swords. Spirit, can I have clarification on that 7? And then I'll tell you what I felt intuitively. I have a Judgment, and I have a Six of Wands. It came into me as, please don't tell me that, you're playing with me. Like, please don't tell me you love me and you're totally into me and you're everything that I ever wanted, but you don't mean it, because you are going to destroy me with that Seven of Swords. But you are a good judge of character. You know when something is going right. You know when it's working and it's not going to work. I just feel like you have a good sense that this is a real deal. You've been through enough wars and battles, Spirit just said. You've traveled a long way to get here. So I just feel like you are going to be able to tell that it's different this time. Somebody who's willing to build, somebody who wants to be with you. I also like the commitment coming into me now, because it's somebody who I feel like right from the beginning says to you, it could be their belief system, it could be their family, that, you know, my family would expect that I have a traditional wedding. My family would expect that I get married in a church, or that it's I have to be married before we live together. So for some of you, it could just be a cultural thing, but it is a feeling of tradition. It feels like it's something that they've always wanted. It's something they always saw for themselves. I always saw myself in more of a traditional relationship. So I wouldn't be surprised by that right from the beginning if this person just says that's who I am and that's how I always saw myself. So I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. But it's gorgeous. This is getting serious. I like that. I'll take that. Let's see what they're saying. I have being supportive, being there for you, being your biggest cheerleader. The number 23, these could be birthdays or how old or something like that. I have transformation. This is move. I feel like the transformation is it's moving to the next level. Okay, so whatever the next level love is, they're not playing games, Spirit's saying. They're not playing with your emotions. This is somebody who wants to make sure that we both want the same thing. They want a deeper commitment. They might have said that to you. I'm just so tired of the games that people play, or I'll walk away from a relationship as soon as somebody starts playing mind games with me. Like, they could be a really strong individual they know what they want, and they can tell if somebody's playing mind games with them. So they just are not going to deal with that. They're not going to be manipulated, Spirit just said. So they're looking for, they're going to push away a manipulator of some kind. Deeper commitment and a future proposal. I'm going to say 100% for some of you. This is 100% somebody who believes in, and I think it's because of culture, religion, family values, family expectations, even, that you get married. You get married before you live with somebody, or certainly before you have a child. Like, it's an expectation of how somebody was raised. So otherwise, we're going to be disappointing our parents or disappointing our family in some way. So they see it as a spiritual connection. I do believe you have the same spiritual beliefs. Okay, you could have the same religion. You could have the same belief system. You could have been raised with the same values and the same morals. So you guys could have a lot in common along those lines. Let's see what the letters are. Let's see if we can get some clues. I've got charms. So let's get some of those now. I've got this big bowl. I'm going to give it a stir and just kind of go over here to the side of the bowl to get some different things. Okay, that's good. And let me get another dice. And let's get a scoop. Let's get a scoop of charms as well today. So I'm just going to move these over here. And I have this big, beautiful bowl of charms. So let me dig underneath here. Whoa. Okay. We get lots of charms. Lots of charms. Spirit has a lot of messages. There you go. All right. What does this say? All right. 7 of Swords again. Okay, don't play games with me. All right. This is my Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like this person likes the feeling of being secure. Okay. They could like being financially secure in their life. They could like being independent. They could like having a good foundation in their life. Good, I'm in a good place, something like that. But they're not going to play games, and it's a feeling of don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, because I work really hard at having this kind of life for myself, and I'm not really interested in somebody flipping my life upside down like crazy. So I feel like this person's got a good head on their shoulders. I have the World. They are ready to create and ready for the next phase of their life, and they're waiting. They're waiting patiently with that Hanged Man. So they're not going to rush into anything with somebody they don't want to be with. I'm going to say it that way. They will wait for the right one to come along, and you are it. I have the letter O, A, Q. I have a D. I have a T. I have an R, an H. I have another O. I have another Q. The Q's coming into me as like a name like Quinn, something like that. If anybody's out there that has somebody like that around them. I have a T, another T, TR, Trev. I have an H, Trevor, maybe. I'm going to use this as an M. It could be a W, but it feels like an M to me. And I have a V. And I have another T. So let me see if I'm feeling anything else. So the M is coming into me as names like Melissa. Okay, there could be like a Melissa sound out there. I'm trying to think. Melanie, Melissa. It feels like like a M-E sound. So that's coming into me. I do have an R, but it feels more like a Richard energy with the R, as opposed to it could be a Robert, but I feel more like a Richard. But all right, we'll take those. All right, so don't worry if you didn't hear, I'm just throwing out some names that pop into my head. All right, let's see what we have. I have a church. That feels like that is going back to my culture, my religion. I've always saw that myself being, married in a traditional way. So I am going to go with that for some of you. I think that's important for some of you. Yeah, here's these castles, but they could be churches. Like you both have churches, but I feel like they're the same religion, but they're different, different churches. Here's a cross. I'm definitely going to go with that. You guys are raised in the same belief system. Okay, I have a 6 and a 6, so we'll take those. 6, 6 for some reason. Could be June. I have somebody wears glasses. Somebody wears glasses. And I have some more numbers. I have a 3. They're saying 36. They're changing these for me. And I have a 46. Now it's coming into me as an age difference now. We could have anywhere between a 5 to a 10-year age difference. It did come into me as an age difference. So somebody's older. I have mushrooms. This is coming into me as growing. Mushrooms can grow anywhere. Like I feel like as long as we're together, we can be, grow. As long as we're together, I think that's important. I have, let me see what else is jumping out at me. I have a wrench. Somebody maybe in the building trades, or somebody who isn't afraid to pick up a tool and do some repairs. They could do it as a hobby, but somebody who isn't afraid, somebody who would know that what kind of wrench this is and know how to use it. Let's say it that way. Okay. And what else do I have? I have a witch's hat, and I have a witch. Now, I feel like that is them. I'm going to say in a teasing way, because you watch tarot, that they're saying, like, what are you watching? Like Hocus Pocus, but they don't understand tarot. They don't understand, you just say, leave me alone. This is what I do. I like it as a hobby. I love listening to these messages. But I feel like they're saying like Hocus Pocus. So they might not believe in tarot, so to speak, but we were raised with the same beliefs. Okay. So that's how that came in. Not everybody believes in tarot. And I have hearts and arrows. You've got my heart, arrow, you struck me. I have a diamond and a little crown. So that makes me feel like somebody's treating me with royalty. I don't know if you can see that on the black, but it's a black diamond and a black little crown. So somebody's treating me with royalty. I have a flip-flop, so it could be somebody who just doesn't like to wear shoes. They would rather walk around in flip-flops or sandals all the time. I personally wear flip-flops. I can't even begin to tell you how many pairs of flip-flops I have. I don't remember the last time I put my feet into real shoes, except for when our daughters got married this year. I wear flip-flops all day long. And I have a little bunny, but that feels like a nickname. That feels like a nickname to me. Does anybody have a nickname bunny? Is anybody a childhood nickname? My childhood nickname was Bunny, but does anybody else have a childhood nickname of Bunny? I'm kind of curious, but wears flip-flops. We could wear, these could be sunglasses too. They could always have sunglasses on. They don't go anywhere without their sunglasses. Like, where are my sunglasses? I'm not leaving the house without my sunglasses. They guard their phone and their sunglasses with their life. So it kind of feels like that kind of person. Let's see what else they have. Spirit, tell me what else you want us to know. What do you need my Geminis to hear today? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial. So is this the true love? I feel like you're going to know it. This is one of those connections where once we meet and we're not playing games with each other, and both of us realize that, I mean, this person was serious right from the start. This person was, I want a relationship right from the start. So if you've got somebody that's going back and forth and I don't know what I want, it's not this person. Okay. This person is going to make a decision that you are somebody they could see themselves with from the very beginning, very soon. Imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Nothing is perfect. We know that. Okay. I don't care if you're in the best relationship. There's always going to be something, there's little quirks about your person, but you pick your battles and you love them for their imperfections as well. And, life goes on. I have baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down a relationship. So we want to make sure we're not bringing baggage into a relationship. I feel like that's more connected to this person's past than you, that they had somebody that just had all kinds of issues, problems, just really wasn't emotionally in a good place. And I really feel like your person just is said to themselves moving forward, I'm just not interested in that kind of chaos in my life again, or that kind of codependency anymore, something like that. So I feel like it's more connected to your person than to you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Magician. Beautiful. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Pentacles. And I have a Star. It came into me as this person's going to show you in a lot of different ways that they really do want to be in your life. The Magician was very much a feeling of, let me show you. Let me show you my worth. Let me show you what I have to offer. I have a lot to offer. And I feel like they are going to, I don't want to say show off. I think it's just natural. I feel like you're just going to notice naturally that they have a lot to offer. I think you're just going to see that in them. But I do feel like if they come into their own in this relationship over time. I'm going to say it gets better and better over time, something like that. Like the more time we have into it, the more trust we have, the more we fall in love, the better it gets. So I'm going to say it just keeps getting better. And that's really how I want you to look at it. that you start to look at each other saying, you know, if you think it's good now, how much better is it going to get? You know, the more time we have into it, or the more grounded we feel, or the more that we feel really, really secure in this connection. If you think it's good now, wait till you see how good it gets. So it feels like that kind of a connection. So it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Let's see what the love messages are. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you need me to know today? Let's see what they're saying. What is it that you need to know? I love you. Beautiful. I want to marry you one day. I think they're serious. I think that you'll know that they're serious. I've never felt so attached to someone like I do with you. Absolutely. And my feelings are deeper than they seem. So, you know, it's only going to get better with time. And I feel like you're going to feel the emotional security. You're going to feel secure in a lot of different ways in this connection. And I always feel like that's one of the most important things, that you know where you stand in a connection. And I feel like this person's going to help you with that, in the sense that you will always know where you stand with this person. So let's put this out to the universe. If this hasn't come into your life, claim it, own it, manifest it, put it out there. If it is in your life, it's going to be beautiful, and it's only going to get better. So let's put this, let's ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.